So I am so grateful for each and every one of you. I'm Reverend Janet Childs, and it's so exciting to be here at this Universal Church of the Master Speakers Series, which we have on the second Tuesday of every month. And this is the season of joy, the season of difficulty sometimes, the season of change, and the season of gratitude. And so I welcome each and every one of you. This is an exciting night for us, for each and every one of us, because we've got our own Reverend Doti Boon. Yay!
Woo!
Talking about past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. And I just have to say a few words about Doti Boon. Before I do that, what I'm going to do is invite us to just have a moment of stillness, a moment of relaxation. And I'm just going to ring the bell, and I just invite you to breathe and get your whole body, mind, heart, and soul here.
Yay.
Just allow yourself to, with every breath, become more and more relaxed into your body and more present to yourself and to our wonderful speaker. And I'm lighting a purple candle for our beautiful Doti, our beautiful Reverend Doti, and it has the daytime and the nighttime. That's where we meet, and the color of the candle is purple, which is Doti's favorite color. And so I'm going to light this candle in honor of all of you who are a light for the world in so many ways, and also a light for our community. And Doti, we just really celebrate you, Reverend Doti, and the wonderful messages you give and the light that you bring out. And we just honor you, and you've had many years of experience and wisdom and sharing with predictions and also sharing with understanding and channeling. And so we invite you, we invite Mahalel, who is your amazing guide, Ma, and we are just so grateful for your presence.
Thank you.
So with everyone here, let us welcome Doti. And if you can, put yourself on mute. And what we'll do is I'm going to pin Doti. Okay?
Oh, I get pinned.
You get pinned. And we just welcome you all here. Thank you so much. And thank you, Doti.
Well, I hope you all have a lot of questions for me this evening. I've some of you may know that about Mahalalel. I call him Ma, who's my spirit guide, and he most often calls me his girl. He'll say, "Hey, girl." He sounds very normal and very new age to have a guy who's been around. Ma is in the Bible as Adam's great grandson. Now that is, when you look at all the names in the Bible, Mahalalel is a very unusual name. And I said, Ma, how did you get that name? And he said, I talked to myself and said, what do I want to call myself? And I decided to call myself Ma. And I like that. So Mahalalel is my spirit guide. He'll be answering your questions this evening. My family had moved from Los Angeles. This is the past right now. And when I was 5.5 years old, and we moved to Lancaster to the desert. And when we got there, we were set in a ranch way out from Lancaster, the town. So we were stuck on this 40-acre ranch where we raised alfalfa, and with no neighbors. So we had a big weeping willow tree, which is unusual in the desert, in our backyard. And so that's where I'd go and sit and talk and play all by myself. And then my grandpa got us a freezer, which was really unusual in the 1940s. And they took the box out and they put it over near the willow tree, waiting for the trash to take it or somebody to take it. And I decided it was my playhouse. So that's where I'd go. So if you can imagine a big weeping willow tree and a freezer box that I would sit in. And one day I was sitting there and this being appeared. He just was there. And I said, "Hi, I've never been afraid of anybody." Before he sat there, I used to have a cowboy that would come and bring his horses and rest under the weeping willow tree and quite often spend the night there because my grandma fed him, and found out that he had been in the movie industry for a while. So I knew cowboys and I knew a couple of Indians, and because I hang out at the Indian Museum in Lancaster, and I knew all anybody who came by. I got to know, and so I was really excited about Ma entering my playhouse. And he sat down and he said, "And what is your name?" And I said, "You can call me Dottie. My name's Dorothy, but you can call me Dottie." He said, "Okay, girl." And so that's what he called me all the time that he came to visit me. He called me girl. And I don't find out until I was 12 that what I called a handkerchief on his head was a turban, because on TV there was a man sitting playing a piano who had a handkerchief on his head. And I said to my mom, "What do they call that handkerchief?" And she said, "It's called a turban." So the next time Ma appeared to me, I said, "And Ma, you're wearing a turban." And he laughed and he said, "I thought you'd figure out what that was in a while." And I asked my mom if there was anything else about this man that I saw that I should know. And she said, "What man is this you see?" And I told her, "His name's Ma. His long name is Mahalalel, but his name is Ma. And he comes to see me, sometimes when I'm in bed at night, sometimes when I'm in school, but he just comes by." And she said, "That's nice, dear." She never denied Ma. She just accepted him. I had a wonderful mother. She accepted every weird thing I did when I was young, and I was into weird things. Uh, so, and I didn't find out that Ma was Hindu until I was 40. I just thought he was a Christian like me. I didn't know that he was something else. When I say Christian, I had been raised Christian, I had been raised Baha'i, and I had been raised Methodist, which is part of Christianity, I know. And my mom married a man who was Jewish. And then when my mom and dad had gotten a divorce before she married Dan, they were Baha'is. So I had gone through different stages. And then Daniel was Jewish. So when people say, "Well, what religion were you raised, Dottie?" I have to say, well, quite a few of them, because that's what was happening in my life. I went from one religion to another until I found UCM. And UCM was a religion I found that said it was okay to have Ma as my guide. That was one of the greatest things that enthused me, was having him, Ma, as my guide, and it being okay in the church. It hadn't been in the Catholic Church, and even the Baha'i Church was a little bit, but to be at a church that accepted Ma was very important to me. Ma has been predicting the future for me with all this time. Last year, when I did predictions in public with Ma, he said, "The next time I'll talk about the rings." And he said, "The rings are going to change the world." And I said, well, tell me about them. And he said, no, I'll wait until next year. So today, when I was sitting here and I asked Ma, what are the rings? And he said, it's called AI. And I went, wow. He's saying they're going to change the world. And so to this evening, I want to talk to you a bit about them because it seems to be taking over, especially in California and the Bay Area. We also face sharper debates about reskilling and layoffs. What is AI going to be doing for us? And I said, Ma, I want to talk tonight to people about what AI is going to be doing. But how do I do that? Well, I don't know anything about it. And he said, tell them, most of you here tonight are probably retired. So if you're looking for a job or a side job, the good news is they don't care. AI don't care how old you are, and you can do your training on your computer. And I said, well, how are they going to do it? He said, tell them to go on their computer and look up AI, and they're going to find a way, or there's probably something on Facebook telling them about a place they can call and get some classes. But he said that the way the economy is going with the payments that we're making for everything is very difficult. And so a lot of the people that are going to watch you tonight would like to have a side job. And so tell them, look into AI. He said AI is not replacing human roles. The organizations are changing what's happening. They're redesigning jobs around AI plus human workers. And I said, are you sure? Everybody I talk to says AI is changing by kicking out a lot of people. And he said, employers invest in AI to automate routine tasks. I said, yes, but a lot of my friends do routine tasks or did when they were working. And he said, while expecting humans to do high judgment and creative work, that's what they're looking for. So that if you can get into AI, you're doing creative work. So I said, well, I'll talk to him about it. So here I am talking about it. Work is changing. It's not just how we do it, but why and what and where, all sorts of things of how we change it. In the coming years, work will no longer be defined only by productivity and profit. Huh, that doesn't make any sense. He said more and more people are seeking meaning, purpose, balance, and spiritual fulfillment in what they do every day. And I thought about that. I thought about people who have young children or grandchildren, and they're not finding the right job because what the AI people are looking for is people who have spirituality. And I thought about that and I thought, I'm going to have to look more into that. But it makes sense that that's what we're missing in life is more spirituality in our work. And that's what Ma says. He says it's not just the way we do it, but why we do it. Okay. In the coming years, work will no longer be defined only by productivity and profit. And I kept thinking about that because more and more people are seeking meaning, purpose, balance, and spiritual fulfillment in what they do every day. The reason I'm repeating that is I want you to get that message that AI is not taking away, it's helping us aid ourselves in what we do at work. So let's think about that. Many people are moving away from organized religion and toward a mix and match, deeply spiritual empathy. Yes, that's what we're missing. is that spiritual empathy that we all need in our life. And some churches don't do that anymore. So we're looking for it. We're picking and choosing from different traditions. Many of us have. And that's why UCM, CCL, all of the other branches of UCM help. And because they do mystical practices like accepting Ma. They believe in building a spiritual path that resonates with their values. And that's what's so important, folks. Having a spiritual path that resonates with you and your values. And that's why I feel that UCM and CCL being my church, Center for Creative Living, is a part of the Universal Church of the Master because they allow me to do what I want. And I like that new church. Ministries in the USA and California are experimenting with AI assisted pathways. Mental health seems to be front and center. Think about that. That AI is moving into spirituality. And that's where it's going to pick up the people that are lost, the people, the young people who are from 18 to 24, who just don't know what to do with their life, especially those that don't want to go to college or don't feel that they're trained to go to college or that they have the brains to go to college. And when you think of religion helping those groups along with AI, it makes sense that there's a spiritual essence there. Churches combine in-person micro-gathering. Neighborhood house churches and high-quality streamed content. Just to CCL's Sunday service. We're doing it by Zoom these days. And we have more people coming to church than we did last place we were because they can see us, they can be a part of our church, and they can enjoy laughing with us, singing with us, and singing with Janet when she plays her guitar. It's wonderful on Sunday morning to come in on Zoom and still lay in bed. And if you have a TV in your bedroom, and watch us. And it's wonderful for us because it gives us a feeling that we're reaching out and touching people. So think about that. Think about spirituality accompanying AI in your life and what it can do for you. Convenience, cost pressure, and a desire for authentic community drive decentralization. And that's what I like about CCL. We're no longer just centralized in one place. We're out there with everybody. We have people that watch us from Florida, Annie from Oregon, what's her name from Texas? Gloria from Texas. We have all these other people that watch us from Southern California, like Mel and Sean. They're on today. Hello, guys. And so it's so nice to have people from all over the United States watching us on Sunday. And it's because of the computerization and it's because of helping with AI. So when you don't see one of these people, it says, that's no good. It's just here to hurt us. Because we are seeing more micro church networks coming up all over. And what happens is that you just have to get a hold of one. You could go to 5 churches on a Sunday, or 6 churches if you go to Seventh-day Adventist, or want to attend some services in the Jewish faith. You could gather up as much spirituality as you need or want. or feel fits the bill for you. So start learning more about AI, how it can help, instead of making it wrong. I want to thank you, UCM, for asking me to speak this evening, and thank you all for showing up. I particularly want to thank my partner, Reverend Corky, for typing this for me and Ma.
Yay!
I lost the use of my right hand when I had my stroke last year. And since I was dominantly right-handed, it's very difficult. So she types everything for me. So I really thank her very much for that. Now, going back to talk about Ma. Ma Mahalalel is a spirit guide of mine. And when he talks to me in very good English. But I've also heard him speak about other people and to other people in other languages. He says he speaks 72 languages. Woo-hoo. That's quite a few languages to have your spirit guide talk. And he's quite a character. He makes me laugh and he makes me feel emotions. He tells me things about what's coming up in the world. I was going to say on the land, that too. He tells me things that are going to be happening to other people, and he helps me do readings on people. And a reading from Ma is not going to be so full that you know every step you're going to take. He's going to give you ideas of what you need and what you should be doing. So I'll get into readings in just a little bit, but to let you know what he's saying right now, what's happening, I'll do that first. One of the things he's saying about our president, President Donald Trump, is that he's going to get ill in February. He says his health isn't very good right now, even though President Trump says he's healthy, is the most healthy person he knows. Moss says that there's something going on, and it's going to really show up in February. And he's not dying, but he's going to be very ill. And he says that there's somebody else that's going to be taking his place, doing some of the work that he does, or a lot of it that he does. And it's going to change some of the voting procedures that we have in this country. I don't know what that means, but we're going to have to see what comes up. The other thing he's saying is that there are so many different millionaires looking to help people, not just holding on to their money, but gifting people. And that we're going to be seeing large donations going out from billionaires and millionaires in the country, which made me feel like, hey, that sounds great. The other thing Ma says is that as far as illnesses go, we're not going to have a major pandemic, but we are going to have some diseases coming back due to a lack of vaccinations. Ma's for vaccinations. He says they're the one thing that can keep you healthy, but he says if you don't want them, then find some other way to take care of your body to protect it. He's very much into having people do their own self-protection if they don't want to accept a vaccine. But he said vaccines are still the best way to go. The other thing that Ma's saying is that they're going to find that there are some dairy products that are difficult.
He's like, there's fish over there. I want the fish.
Oh, there's one with the
Yeah.
Got it.
Somebody's talking. Okay. And he's saying that it's something to do not with the cows, but it's something to do with the manufacturers that are taking the cow's milk and producing it. So there's not saying to not do dairy, but they're saying try to do dairy in a local dairy farm. If you can go to the farm and get the milk, it's going to save you some illnesses. And so he's being very specific about that. The other thing Ma's saying is that there are a lot of people who are grumbling too much. He says, you've got to learn that grumbling isn't good for you. And I thought, oops, I better stop grumbling about my right hand not moving like I wanted to. But he's saying that when you grumble, it gives your body a new insight on what you think's wrong, and it wants to make you right. So grumbling about something makes it worse. So he's saying that you should find a way to be able to broadcast how healthy you are instead of broadcasting to the world how sick you are. And that makes sense to me because I've been kind of grumbling and I better stop it. But when Ma said that, I said, okay, Ma, I've got it. No more grumbling. And so that's one of the things that we want you to do is stop your grumbling about your mentalness, your physicalness, your everything. And because when you grumble, your body hears it and wants to make you right. So Ma says, don't grumble. Now, the other thing that he's saying is that we're having some of the most brilliant babies born that have ever come through. But we're also having a lot of babies with different diseases that are coming through, that are diseases that the mother could have helped had she taken care of herself. He's saying that there's a lot of women who are not taking care of themselves when they're pregnant, and that's causing some of the diseases that babies have. It's not causing all of them. A lot of children are carrying diseases that they have gotten in the womb, but it wasn't the mom's fault. It was the way that their biological self was manifested. So he's saying that just there again, watch what you're doing when you're pregnant. Watch how much food you eat, what you eat, all of that to protect the baby. Because we've got these really intelligent kids coming in that are going to take over the classrooms and everything. But they're good for the country, but they're not good to the lower educated kids who are struggling. So we want to get that message out there to be healthy when you're pregnant. So any of you who have kids that are having children, tell them you have to have a healthy mom. Okay? Now, the last thing that I want to talk about is spirituality. Ma says that to be spiritual, you have to love yourself. Isn't that interesting? To be spiritual, you have to love yourself. You can't say, I'm no good, but I'm spiritual. You have to say, I love myself. So right now, I'd like everybody online to close your eyes and say, I love myself.
I love myself.
I love myself.
I love myself.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Stop
do it
it.
one more time.
Oh, I'm on the phone. Look at the baby.
Okay, one more time. Say, I love myself.
I love myself.
I
The
love
way
myself.
I am. You got it? I love myself the way
The way
I
I am.
am. So
I
you
love
don't
myself
have to
the way I
say,
am.
you don't have to say, I love myself and I will love myself if I lose weight, or I will love myself if I get more hair, or I will love myself if I have another job, or I will. No, just love yourself today just the way you are. That's the way to be spiritual. And bring that spirituality into you and then give it out. So you love the people you meet. So now, I love myself and I love you. Can you say that? I love myself and I love you. And think of that. That's being spiritual. Being spiritual isn't about telling people how no good they are. Being spiritual isn't about telling somebody they're going to hell. Being spiritual is seeing the person you think is mean, nasty, bad, and still giving them a smile and sending them love. You don't have to interact with them if you don't think they're safe to do so, but you can visualize loving them and sending them love. Ma says spirituality is the greatest gift you can give anybody, including yourself. And just know there's a creator. And if you meet somebody who says, I don't believe in any of that, say that's fine for you. And then say to yourself, I love this person just the way they are. Because as soon as you die, you're going to find that there's a creator. And creator doesn't care if you believe in them. Ma says creator is larger than one person. Creator is a them, but it doesn't make any difference what you believe, as long as you know there's a different source than what you see on the planet that's there for you. Ma says their creator is a them. Yeah, I've never asked any more. I don't even visualize it. I just feel creator as being plural. But however you think of creator is good for you. And now I'm ready to answer questions. So how do we do this?
Wonderful, Dottie. Well, let me remove your pin for a minute, and then
Okay.
you can see who would might like a reading or have a question for you.
Okay.
So anybody that has a question for our wonderful Reverend Dottie.
So do I need to put her, because, okay, wait a minute. I think I need to do something.
Janet, it looks like Janet. Janet, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I was trying to raise my hand.
There you go. You've got your hand raised. Okay, go right ahead, Ms. Dottie.
What do you have a question?
Okay, so looking into 2026, it's like I've had a hard time putting this question into words, but it's like looking into my future, and looking to see if there's any adventures, any challenges or any I don't know, job changes or something, or job opportunities, or
Or,
being more spiritual.
well, okay, let's calm this down. First off, I thought you were going to be retiring.
I'm not going to retire for another 3 years, but given the
Okay.
news that the president may not be well enough to be president, that might change the way the Social Security is for the future people and the way healthcare is going to be for the future people.
That's not going to change that much.
Okay.
Okay. And so thank you for verifying that. We don't see that the welfare is going to go away or Social Security is going away. We see it's going to be staying the same. Ma says, in fact, Social Security and welfare look like they're going to raise a bit, but it's not this year. It's going to be in 2 years. Okay, so your question is, looking for another job. Ma says the job you've got right now is great for you. They love you there. You know that. It's a good job for you. And anytime you see another job, really check it out before you take it, because you're in a good place right now. As far as what you're going to be doing this coming year, my guide says we see a big trip for you, and it's going somewhere where there's an ocean. I don't know what that means, but you're going to take a trip to a place there is an ocean because he sees you in the water having a great time. So that feels good. And your partner and you look like you're doing well. I don't see any problems there, and your relationship feels good. Your health feels good, but one of your feet feels like it's got a problem. Do you have a foot problem?
Um, I recently woke up one day with I call it my ring finger toe on my right foot was bright red, and I absolutely did nothing. And they say that's has to do with a uric acid imbalance, and to drink cherry juice. And so
Cherry juice, yeah.
I've been drinking cherry juice for 2 weeks, and it's calmed down and it's gone away.
Good, 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 good. Yeah, but that's the only thing we see that was wrong with you is this one thing with your foot. Because basically you're healthy. You exercise, you take care of yourself, you're healthy. So any other questions?
Well, I'm curious about Crystal's job situation, and what her year is going to look like in 2026.
She they don't want her to leave where she works. And it looks like I don't know why she wants to leave, but my guide says she's got some writing to do. If she leaves her job, she should write. My guide says she's got a book in her that would be wonderful to get out and get published. Okay, so she
Okay.
might want to take a break and do some writing.
So I want to say thank you, Dottie, and Beckley has got her hands raised.
Hey,
Okay,
Dottie.
Thanks.
Nice to see you. Um,
hi.
the,
How
the,
are you?
I'm good.
I can't see you.
You can't see me?
N-
I've got my camera on.
Okay, well, let me get over there.
Let me see where you are.
I'm here.
Well, I want to see your smiling face and your beautiful blonde hair.
There she is.
There you
Yeah,
are.
she
I'm
looks
There,
beautiful.
Pete.
She looks beautiful.
So, Dottie,
Yeah, and happy grandmothering.
yeah, that's a lot. It's so cute though. Um, I'm curious. The whole AI story that you mentioned, you said that AI is moving into spirituality, and I'm wondering, I guess for myself and maybe others, what exactly you meant by that, and how can AI assist me on my spiritual path is the question.
Well, when AI is going into it, AI is making you think for yourself. Think, who am I? What am I doing? Where am I going? And that's spiritual. And when you can think about yourself and how to improve yourself, that's giving yourself a spiritual shot. And that's what I'm talking about is thinking about yourself, loving yourself. And like for you, you're a great writer. You should be writing something.
I know.
Ma says that you've got a book inside you and you're just too lazy to do it.
I'm traveling too much and babysitting my little grandson. But
Yeah,
no, I do feel that, I've been retired for about a year. And so I do feel like, I've been playing all year. So now it's time to 2026. I feel I've really already feeling a shift in the last few days where I've been a lot more like, okay, now what am I going to do? And what's the next step? Because I'm retired. I don't need to make money, but I would love to be working on something that would be beneficial to the world and, something that's on my spiritual path, helping myself and others. So.
right.
We will
And
definitely hit you up. I'm sorry to interrupt, Dottie, but I'm just going to hit B up. We will absolutely take some of your time if you will give it.
Okay.
I bet Mary Gary would help that with some of that time too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just think of, and you're a very spiritual person. What's it mean to you to be spiritual? That's what you could write about, or you could write about a fictional character who is spiritual,
Uh-huh.
that does things and changes the world. There's
Okay.
lots of things that you could write about.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks.
Wonderful.
Okay,
All right,
next.
who's next?
Sean, are you next?
Oh, I could go, sure.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Now where are you? There you are on top of me. Uh, yeah, your
Well,
your your schooling is great. You're going to be getting a wonderful degree, and we see you putting it to work as soon as you get it. So it looks like financially you're going to be doing better because you've got new information that you're going to be sharing with people that's going to be helping people. Your spiritual gift is helping people, and you do such a good job of it.
thank you. Um, my my biggest obstacle I'm curious about has been having a really foggy head and feeling really tired. And trying to get through school has been a struggle because of that. And I am wondering if I'm going to find out what's causing it.
My guide says it has to do with your nasal passages. It's something that has to do with the nasal passages. I don't know anything about the body, but Ma's saying it has to do with the nasal passages, and there's something in your house or where you live that it affects you, and that's what starts it. And then once it gets started, it keeps going. And
Hmm.
Ma says get some inhaler that you know is really good that you can do to clean out your nasal passages, and that head injury, as you see it as a head injury, should go away.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. That's funny that you would say that because I have a head cold right now and a sinus infection. Um, so that all checks.
Yes, yes.
All right. Thank you, Dottie.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
welcome.
wonderful. All righty, who's next? Don't be shy. Brianna,
Brianna,
Songbird.
we can't hear you, babe.
Unmute, Brianna, please.
Okay, that was the problem. Okay. I'd like to know about what about Subud? Will I be able to return? I feel like there's some shifts been happening at Palo Alto, and I'm out of the loop on it. And I'd be curious to know about my job, and I have
Okay,
just,
well,
I've just different things.
your situation with Palo Alto. My guide says you're still not talking to the right people. There's I don't know who they are, but he said there's some people that you should be talking to that aren't the ones that think they're in charge. But there's somebody who does have a responsibility job within that group that you should talk to about the way you've been treated, what you're feeling, what you think they should do to change, what you can do to help them.
Okay.
Okay. And your work looks good. I don't see any big problems with your work right now. It looks like a good job for you. What is your problem?
Um, I don't know. I've just had so many client successes, like they've met all their treatment goals and they're terminating right now. I'm
Well,
having a massive,
those are successes.
yeah. So they'll probably refer people in, but it's kind of like, oh my God, they're terminating. But everything's going well. But when they meet their treatment goals, there's no reason to keep coming, right?
Right.
So,
Oh, but how wonderful to be in a group where you're doing so much success.
right.
That's wonderful.
The
Oh,
challenges that I have are working with neurodiverse. Like there's a lot of neurodiversity where they can't, there's alexithymia where they can't feel their feelings. There's a lot of autism. There's this thing called counter will where they have a fight response. And I was wondering about, that was one of the questions is what is all this neurodivergence about that we're seeing in the population?
it's about what's going on in political and the everything is acting against people if they let it. If most of the people I see on the board here don't let it happen to them, they're strong enough, they don't. But the people that you're seeing are weak in that they let things get to them. And Ma says that what you have to do is tell them ways they can stop letting things bother them. You're gone, Brianna.
Oh,
Songbird.
sorry. Am I there? Oops.
Nope, you're gone.
Okay.
Wait, I'll come back. Somehow I must
There
have hit
you
something.
are.
Okay, because I was trying to make a note of that. Um,
Yeah.
that
Wonderful.
okay, so
And we've got a couple of other folks raising their hands. So, are you complete, Songbird, or no?
um, I was wanting to know if there's going to be any changes in the climate crisis where people start addressing it because we failed on the COP 30 and it's like it's so dire we're losing 200 species a day. It's like I was just hoping people are going to take it into their own hands like the United
People
States
are,
isn't even in the Paris Agreement.
well, the weather is a reaction to what people are going through. Look at all of the anger, the frustration, the dynamics that people are feeling. The atmosphere is responding to it. And we've seen this happen before. During COVID, we had some rough weather. It was acting. And so the weather responding to what's going on with everybody about everything. Uh, it gets it that way. If we can get people to calm down, the weather's going to calm down, is what Ma says. So that's difficult these days to get people to calm down.
Hmm.
And so, and as long as they're upset, they're upsetting, they're tilting the earth up to just a little bit, but a little bit, 2 degrees, the earth is tilted, is causing this. And it's caused by all of the reaction that people have. Look at every country in the world, it's going through something.
Thank you so much, Dottie. And now I'm going to Patty and Joyce C., and then Chris Brown.
Okay. So, first of all, greetings to everyone. And to Ma, thank you for coming to spend some time with us. I would like to know if Ma can tell me how my brother Booker T is doing in the afterworld. He left the body around about 4 years ago, and Booker T was quite the rascal, but he was also wonderfully suited for the work that he did and all those things he did for children. So I was just curious about how he's doing now.
Booker T is doing wonderfully, but what Boss says is that he has decided he doesn't want to come back because he's doing more benefit where he is. Because he feels that the people that get there are sometimes so frustrated they want to come back, and he's the solace that they get while they're there because he tells them what good people they are. He helps them with where they are and what they should do there.
Uh-huh. But that makes
Yeah.
perfectly good sense because that's Booker T.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Dottie, very much.
You're welcome. Patty, you have something?
That's wonderful.
Not yet. Maybe before the night is over, though.
Okay,
All
sounds
righty.
great.
We're now going to go to Chris Brown.
Well, thank you very much because I am gonna need to
Yeah,
leave.
exactly.
You're wonderful for picking me. Dottie, I've been running like 3 parallel tracks and I haven't been forced to make a decision, but I'm sort of wondering whether the tracks are gonna split off or shall I just continue to run parallel with my life?
It's very difficult to have 3 train tracks going at the same time. My guide says that you need to see if you can calm at least one of them down. He says the reason there's train tracks is it gives you 2 tracks, 2 things to put your car on, and 2 things for your body to run on are fine, but 3 is one too many. And he says you need to find a way to let go of the one thing that's the least bothering you, and or take care of the one that's the most bothering you. He says it doesn't make any difference, but get it down to 2 things that are you're dealing with in your life. That's going to be a lot healthier for you. We're worried about your health. Ma says that as soon as you get rid of one of these things, your walking is going to be better. Your feet are going to be better. Your legs are going to be better. Your whole body's going to feel better. But you see, because you're off balance, because 3 is not an even number.
Great. I can work with that. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Wonderful. And I think we have Mel.
Okay, Mel.
You're next. And then we have Christine Millie and Linda Lambert.
Hello.
Hello.
I have a couple of questions. One, let me see if I can trying to lower my hand. There we go. One of them.
Hey, before you go anywhere.
What?
Mama says, Patty says she's so happy. She loves being in heaven. And she
That was
thanks
my
you
first
for all
question.
the work that you did for her.
Yeah.
Wow, that was my first question. Just a thank you. And the other, I'm planning on retiring in February officially. And I've been kind of, I don't know, stumbling around, not really having a really good focus. And do you see any kind of focus or any kind of direction for me?
Yes, you're a good healer. Ma says you should do healing for people, whether it's get a job, working and with an establishment, or just doing it. Just putting up a sign on your coach, say healer. But when you heal people, you heal yourself. And Ma says
Okay.
it's the best thing for you to do is get a job healing and
Oh,
find some place that needs you.
like maybe volunteering to help people go to their doctor's appointments or something like that?
Anything where you're helping is going to be good for you. But
Okay.
do it so when you say, I can help you, and they say, can I pay you? Say yes.
Okay.
And don't just say, oh no, I do this for free. Say,
Okay.
yes, you can. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Beautiful. Oh, that's wonderful. Christine Millie, you're up next. Oh, no, sorry. Chris Brown.
No, we just did Chris Brown.
Okay, then it is Christine Millie. Perfect. Getting my Chris's mixed up.
Chris Millie?
Can you unmute, Christine?
Yep.
There
Okay.
we go. Okay.
Ma says that Ronnie's health is very bad.
Yeah.
Now, actually, that's what I've been given a reading that uh, my world's going to be turned upside down next year. And I'm wondering if I know Ronnie's very tired and
She's ready to
she's
let go. She's ready to let go. And so you can pray for her to stay or do anything like that. But Ma says it's better if you pray for her to make a very quiet and safe and soft ending instead of praying for her to stay because she's ready to go and her body's ready to go. But the medicine that she's taking and the help she's getting are keeping her here. So
mm,
Ma's saying, don't think of it as giving up. Think of it as helping her to leave. And it's something you need to do. You can love her and you can want to be with her, but you don't say to her, you'll be coming home because Ma says she doesn't want to come home. She wants to leave.
interesting because I've been picking up that she wants to be at home to leave.
Okay, okay, but she doesn't realize how difficult that's going to be for you. And
So
so
maybe I
that's
should,
you
yeah.
should just
It,
tell her you need to stay here because you're being taken care of better than I can take care of you.
oh wow. Okay, that's gonna be hard because she gets really depressed when she thinks that she's gonna spend the rest of the time there. Although
She
I
was
think she's
really
enjoying
depressed.
it now.
She was really depressed at home.
Oh yeah.
So don't let her depression throw you. You you need to take care of you. You need to love yourself. You need to bless yourself. My guide says you need to keep telling yourself you're doing the best you can for her instead of feeling like you're letting her down.
Okay.
Okay?
And love and energy to you, Christine, as you do this
Yes.
journey. Really
Yes,
love and
very much
energy to
so.
you. That's a lot. It's a lot you're dealing with. All right, Linda. Linda Lambert, you're next.
Hi, thank you.
Hi,
So,
how's the baby?
oh, he's doing well.
Oh, great, great.
Yeah. Um, my dad is deteriorating. He's 90,
Yes.
and I thought we were going to lose him on Sunday. I'm trying to see what's going on with him. He wants to go. He's
Spend as
ready.
much time with him as you can.
Okay.
He enjoys having you there, even though sometimes he doesn't realize you're there. My guide says he feels your energy. You and he are very energetically connected.
Oh,
And so when you come in the room where he feels your energy. Even though he's out of it, he can still feel your energy.
oh,
And he
good.
loves you very much.
Mm.
Yeah.
You were
I love him
doubting
too.
that for a while, but it's because he doesn't know how to tell you how much he loves you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Thank
see
you,
how much
Linda.
longer he has?
It looks like that's hard to tell you, but it looks like he'll make it to the first of the year.
Okay. Thank you.
If he goes before then, it's because you have told him it's okay to.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Linda. Healing for you and energy to you.
Thank you, Janet, for giving people
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. And so, Annie, you're up next.
Well, I wasn't really going to ask this because I really have a good belief in this, but I wanted to also hear it from Ma. How is this clinical trial going to work for me? And when I'm happy, healthy, and energetic again, is there a direction that I should be looking in for expanding my life?
Wait a minute. Let's start with the first one, the
Clinical trial?
the trial that you're going to be going in on. It's going to
Yeah.
be helping other people, but you a bit. It's not going to be 100% helping you, but it's going to be helping other people. And it's going to be helping you have more energy.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it's like reading Dr. Google. It basically says that the type of thing that I'm going through is recurrent, and I don't want to keep recurring. I want to kick its ass. So I mean, I'll get real about that. I want to, yeah.
But
So
this trial that you're on is going to help relieve some of it. But the Google is right. It's something that your body it can't get completely rid of, but it's going to get so much better and you're going to have so much more energy. Your life's going to be doing so much better.
So I have more than a year left, basically.
Yes, yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes,
Okay.
you do. I have a lot more than a year left.
At
Yes.
least another 20 years. So is
And
there, yeah, Janet?
no, I was just say continued healing coming your way too, Miss Annie. Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else, Eddie?
No, I just want to know, is there like, a new, like, should I be placing, where do I place my attention in this world? I mean, when I retired, this was not my path that I planned on following. So, is there a new path for me or new learning or something once I start gaining more energy or
When you
um,
start getting more energy, my guide says you need to do more studying about spirituality. He says you're very spiritual and you should be able to teach other people, help other people in their spiritual path. Okay. Now, it doesn't say you're going to be making money for this, but just you're going to be a helper.
right? Yeah, I've never really looked for money for my spirituality, but people do turn to me, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to be there of more service.
Right. And that's what Ma says you're going to be, is you're going to be there for other people. Okay? It's nice seeing you.
Nice
You.
seeing you too.
Smile. Nice seeing you smile.
Yeah.
I do that once in a while.
Yeah, it's great.
All
Speaking on
righty.
Sunday, so
Okay,
Yes,
yes, you are. You're speaking about Hanukkah.
that's
yep.
right.
She is.
And we've got a light purple candles cover all of them.
Yep, that's great.
So, well, you're going to have to tell us. We just have to one up there, right?
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to light the candles for me because I don't have any
Okay.
place right here. I'll show you my menorah, but I don't have any place to put up the candles and light them. So you guys can light the
Yep. So
candles.
we're
It'll
gonna.
only be the first night, so we only need two.
Yeah. So that
And
we're gonna light a candle for the first night of Hanukkah here at the mobile home. So
good.
if any of you want to come over for Sunday, we'll love to have you.
Oh, and Janet, remember to bring the donuts.
Yeah, Janet, you're
Oh,
supposed to bring donuts.
yeah, I've got some sad news about it. I'm going to be out of town.
Oh
No.
no.
Oh no!
So, anyway,
Well,
love, love,
we'll
love.
have to see if Brianna can sing for us.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
All righty.
thanks.
Eileen Jung. You're
Hey,
up
Janet.
next, honey.
Hi, Eileen. Hello.
Eileen, can you unmute, please? Eileen? West Coast Eileen?
Hi, coming. Give me a
There
minute.
you are. There you are.
Trying,
Okay.
trying to get myself
Hi.
situated. Hello. I just came home.
Hello, Eileen.
Okay.
You sent me a note asking me lots of questions, and I don't have the note in front of me, and I don't remember, but I do remember about your kids. My guide says your eldest is doing very well,
Okay.
uh,
Wonderful.
but one of your twins is having problems,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
it looks like you're going to have to pay more attention to him.
Which
Ma
one?
says. His boss says you have to pay more attention to him. He's going through a difficult time right now. Could be just his age, but he's
Yeah,
going
I
through a
think so.
difficult time right now. Your husband looks fine. Your
Okay.
relationship with him looks a little bit rocky.
Mm,
And my guide says, is that something you need to work on?
mm-hmm.
You need to give him some more, just full time, just him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. And
And your career is doing fine, but it looks
mhm.
like you would like more clients.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that's so everybody that's here realize that you tell everybody what you do.
I am a licensed acupuncturist, herbalist, and qigong teacher, and I help people balance their chi And this December 28th to the 1st, I'm having a 5 day, 6 hour a day Qigong retreat in SoCal.
Wow.
Santa Cruz, yes.
Wow.
I've taken over from my Qigong master and I've created a Qigong app so people can do Qigong anywhere, anytime, as long as you got some Wi-Fi on your device. So,
Wow.
and
Wow.
so
Well,
I've worked very
okay.
hard this year to get it out there and keep tradition alive. So
So could you put your phone number or your
I sure will.
put it on the line
I will
here?
put my website on the chat.
Website. That's great.
And because everything's there, yeah. And I think some people have come to see me from the community, and I hope you guys can give me a like and a thumbs up and a good
Yes,
review.
Right.
Well,
Good.
absolutely.
so
And
I
she's
think
been a wonderful speaker for our speaker series too.
Yes.
thank
So
you. Yes, I
thank
will
you.
be happy to
Thank you,
do that.
Eileen.
And yeah,
Great.
thank you.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anything
Okay.
else? Any other questions?
Oh, my parents, their health, to go back to visit in Singapore and, resolve our issues before, it's the end for them. So, yeah,
Well, you going to see them is a good idea.
they've said not to come because
They said not to come.
of the issues. So that's why I'm concerned. Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, well then figure out what you can do to
Mm,
spend some time with them.
okay.
Yeah, and if you're gonna have to figure it out. They tell
Hmm.
you not to come, but they'd like to see you.
Okay.
My guide says they're trying to protect you, but he says they would love to see you.
Okay. I will.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you. Lots of love.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, Ms. Christine. Christine St. Clair is next.
Where
Can
is
you
she?
unmute, honey? Unmute.
Right there. Right
Yeah. Christine?
Christine, can you unmute? No,
No,
we can't hear you,
can't hear
honey.
you.
Well, that's frustrating.
Oh, that is. We have you as unmuted on my screen, but I can't hear your beautiful voice. Can anyone hear Christine?
No.
No. Well, that's so frustrating.
I can read her lips and she says she doesn't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
I don't either.
Hey, write down a question and put it up to the screen.
In the chat. Or you write it in the chat, Christine, and I can read it to Dottie.
Beautiful solution.
Can she hear you?
I think she can hear us.
Can you hear us? If you can, shake your head
Yeah,
up and down.
she can. She can. She's shaking her head.
Yeah, do you want to write a question down?
Yes, here it is. What is going to happen with my business next year? I have been in a holding pattern.
Wait just a minute.
No worry. Take your time, honey. I'll read it again to you. And let's all send Dottie some rejuvenating and strengthening energy. She's giving us a lot tonight.
I need a cough drop.
Okay, cough drop coming up.
I'll read it again to you, Ms. Dottie.
Yep.
What is going to happen with my business next year? I have been in a holding pattern. I feel like something bigger is around the corner, but not sure what it is.
I keep saying, excuse me. You're so wonderful at sales. And I lost her. Christine, I see you going into letting go of a lot of the things that you've done, but staying in sales. You're a great salesperson, but I don't know what the product is. That's the problem. Bob just says stay in sales. It's good for you financially, and it's good for you. You're a good salesperson, and you're honest, and you should be very successful. The thing is, you're not reaching enough people these days. You need to find a way to reach out more, and that'll help you.
Dottie, she's in the drapery business.
Yeah, I know what business she's in, but she's not reaching enough people. And there needs to be a way for her to reach more people.
Is her new?
Did you get that, Christine?
Yeah,
yes, she's nodding her head. I think, yeah, we leave what Dottie has said.
Okay.
All right.
Let me ask you one of the questions she asked me earlier, or was talking about earlier. She has a new website. Is that going to draw her business? Get her?
Yes, but she needs to have it be a little bit more exciting. Ma says it needs to be a little bit more attractive and a little bit more exciting.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. I don't
And
know
actually,
what
AI can really help her with that. There's AI programs that can help you design a website in like instantly.
Good, good.
Okay. Maybe B, you could connect with Christine. Maybe that would be a networking thing that could happen. All righty, thank you.
Thank you.
Jeannie Lyons.
Hi. Okay, I am coming to completion on several things, and I'm wondering, where should I go next?
Ma says, what do you want to do? I know that. That's what you're asking him. But he says there's things that you have wanted to do all your life, and you keep putting them aside. And he said it's time to do them. One of them is travel. And he says that look at what else you would like to do and start doing it. Maybe just a little bit, but start doing it what you've always wanted to do. You're an excellent writer. We got another writer here. Ma says you should just sit down and think of something that you would really like to write about.
Or read.
And something you would like to read. And so let's get that going. Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Now that doesn't make you money immediately. So if you're looking for some way to make more money, my guide says you've got a lot of things in your backpack that you could pull out. And he said there's something that you did when you were 25 that you should be doing still. I bet you're wondering what it was you did when you were 25. If you said it to me, it's too long ago. I don't know. But he said there's something that you were thinking about when you were 25, which you should be doing today.
Gosh, that's a half century ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ma and Dottie.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. I love
Janet,
these.
Janet, could I go back to Christine?
But there are a couple of other people that are lined up to. Go ahead, Joan. If you can make it quick.
She says she got a new website for tarot card reading.
Ah,
and
got it.
Will that draw business for tarot cards for her?
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Joan. Yeah, I didn't see that on the web. Yeah.
But
Perfect.
what you should do with the tarot card reading is to come up with a different kind of reading. So it's not the same kind of reading you'd get going to 16 other tarot readers. So tell her, Christine, I hope you're hearing this. Ma says that you've got to look at your tarot deck that you use and find a way to have a different slant with it. Either that or make your own. He said you have the ability to make your own tarot deck, which would be wonderful.
Mm. Beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you, Janet.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. Our next is Kathleen Smoot.
Kathleen, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing well.
Great. How's your retirement feeling?
It feels good.
That's wonderful. Ma says that you're still traveling.
Um, yeah, we've had some shorter trip, or I've had a short trip to Tennessee, and then I'll be going to Park City, Utah for the Sundance Film Festival.
Ooh,
Yay!
great.
Yeah.
That'll be
Park
cool.
City is beautiful. I went there to do readings for a woman, and she had a mansion, and it snowed while we were there. It was wonderful.
Yeah, it's always at the end of January, so that'll be something to be careful of.
Oh, you might have snow. Yeah,
Yeah,
great. So what's your question?
my question is, politics does concern me, and then, I found it interesting what you were saying about, the president's health, and then also interesting what you said about voting. Is it going to, are they just kind of changing voting? Yeah, I know they're concerned about people not eligible to vote, but a lot of people see it as affecting people's voting rights. So I was wondering if there's any more on that, like, will we still be a democracy, and if
We're
it's
still going to be a democracy, but Moss says they're going to try and get a lot more people out to vote. And I don't know how they're doing that. It could be giving them $1 or something, but there's something that they're going to be doing to get people out to vote.
Mhm. And it does seem like one party wants to take over and become like a one party system, and
That's not going to happen.
not going to happen. Okay.
Mao says that's not going to happen.
And then just on a personal level, any suggestions for me?
Take care of your honey. He's a good honey.
Yeah.
And you look like your house is doing fine.
Yeah, I'm getting an earthquake retrofit.
Well, that's about looking fine. Yeah, great.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kathleen. So good to see you. All righty. We have Ms. Patty.
Thank you. Dottie, I was wondering if you could tell me how my sister Donna is doing since her transition.
Oh, she is so interesting when you ask about her. I see this beautiful woman glowing.
Oh.
And Ma says this is a picture of her. I don't have any way of showing it to you, but she's just sitting there smiling and glowing and just so happy. And that's the best she's been since she's never been that happy in body. Ma says she's never been that happy when she had a body.
Okay. That's really nice to hear. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Take that in, Patty.
Yeah. That feels really good.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to get a sense. I haven't been able to get a sense of how she's doing. So
because she's not smiling towards you. She's just smiling. So ask her to please look at you when you put her in your thoughts, in your prayers. Say, please, I'd like for you to look at me so I can see that you're smiling.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, Jeanette Owens.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you fine.
Hi, I'm Ruth's sister, and she suggested I come tonight. Um, so so I feel kind of awkward taking up your time, but I've
Well,
been
you're not
working.
awkward, and I'm glad you're Ruth's sister, and I'm glad you are asking me a question.
Well,
Absolutely.
I'm glad I'm her sister too. So I've been working on a fantasy book series for the past few years, and I'm trying to like find an agent and get going. And I just found out today that there's an event where agents will be coming in Sacramento, but I live all the way out in Arkansas, and I'm trying to figure out if I should push my husband to let me go because he's
My
very
guide says,
frugal.
before you get any further, my guide says, contact the organization and find out when they're going to be closer to you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because they've got an organization that moves different places. Not a lot of different places, but there's one back east and there's one here in the west. So get a hold of them and find out when they're going to have their next one back east.
Okay. That's a good idea. I'm also wondering if I'll be able to find an agent this year and actually like make
Not
money to
this
help
year,
support my family.
but 2026, but not 2025.
In 2026?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I meant, this upcoming year. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you, Jeanette.
And your book that you're doing, you need to have somebody else reread it because there's some corrections that need to be made.
Should I have the original beta reader reread it or find an editor?
You should probably find an editor and ask the local college if they have somebody that needs the experience of editing. It
Okay.
works really well when you do that.
I
Then you don't have to pay them.
ChatGPT, you could start with
Okay.
that, honestly.
Yeah, you sure
Have
could.
feed it into ChatGPT and just see if it gives you any feedback. You don't have to take, you don't have to.
Hey B, you're turning on to this AI.
Well, no, because I've been following, I worked for high tech until a year ago. So the AI thing is really, I do feel it's going to change things dramatically, but
Yeah,
it would be a way to start at least. Um,
yeah, good.
Okay.
and it's free
Wonderful.
and it's
Thank
fast.
you. Thank you, Jeanette. And thank you,
Thank you.
Dottie. And thank you, B. Next up is Gail Harlow.
Hi, Gail.
Now the ceiling comes down. Yeah.
I can see your
Gail?
eyes. I can't
Gail,
hear
you're
you.
on. Can you unmute? Gail, unmute, please.
It just wasn't
There
letting
you go.
me get to the unmute. Sorry.
There you
Um,
go.
so I've been having to help someone with their health issues, getting them situated, and it's taking a lot of my time and energy, it's fine. It is what it is. So, how is that going to go? Are we following the right path for them? And a general question on my own health stuff. That's it.
Okay, for him, it looks like he's not going to be here next year. Is what my guide says.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that he's not giving me an exact date. He just says he's not going to be here next year. So and here's nothing you can do except help him. You can't heal him. There's nothing you can do there. But as far as helping him, you're doing a wonderful, wonderful gift you're giving him. And Ma says that you're exhausted because of it. And you need to take a couple of days out. Find somebody else that can help him so you can take a couple days off and just do nothing or travel somewhere. Why don't you go see Paula?
Yeah, that's another issue. So.
Okay. because she needs you.
Yeah.
And it's hard for you to go from one person that needs you to another person that needs you, but Paula needs you in a different way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that would be great for both of you.
I wouldn't be able to travel until January though, because I have my own health thing that's coming up and in the beginning of January. So
Okay. Well, then you could go before January.
No, because she said Sam to take her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you
Yeah.
still have your friend to take care of, and I'm telling you, you could do it in 2 days. You could get on the plane and fly down, have a good time, fly back.
yeah, yeah, I don't, I'm hearing you. I just don't know that that's going to be feasible with the
Yeah.
situation is going to be resolved by Saturday, as far as
Yeah.
the amount of help I have left for him. And um, yeah, so then my family's in town this week, so or starting in tomorrow. So there's that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is my health thing going to be okay in January?
Yes, your health looks better than you think it is.
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds
Thank
great.
you, Gail, and sending
Thank
Okay.
you
you,
healing
ladies.
energy,
Appreciate you.
babies.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Up next is Joan Stutz.
Okay, Joan.
Well, I have a lot of projects going on. I'm just wondering if there's a specific avenue that I should be going on more than the others.
My guide says you should be there for your family. That's number one. You have all sorts of family things that are happening, and you have to be there for them.
That's true.
And he says that as far as what you're doing for CCL, hi! I love it. For those of you who don't know, Joan always brings food for CCL Sunday. She shows up here, and it's so wonderful. And she's making these great dishes for us to eat. And we always have some left over, so then we don't have to cook on Monday. It's great. Thank you so much, Joan.
And I want to tell you that's a miracle because I'm not really a cook.
But you're
So
making good food. That's
Spirit,
fantastic.
Spirit is helping me with that, and I'm having a pretty good time with it. So, do you see anything with Earl and being on the other side?
He's not there anymore. Mama says he's a small child and he's a baby girl and he's living in another country. So you can still pray for him. He's about 2 years old. And Ma says you can pray for him that he has a good time, but he's doing fine. So don't think of him as being in spirit. Think of him as being a lively young child.
Well, that's interesting. I'll have to take some time to wrap my head around that, especially him being a girl, because he had such a horrible time with young girls in
Yes,
this
that's
life.
why he has to be a girl, is to figure out where he was wrong last time.
I wonder why he chose to reincarnate so quickly.
Because he got to the spirit and he decided, I've got other things to do. But he didn't know what he wanted to do. And so Creator decided, okay, if you think you have other things to do, you're off. And there you go.
So he was given a new assignment.
Yep, yep.
Well, that's very interesting. Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's amazing.
Love it, love it, love it. All righty, my friends. Who else? Who else is next? Christine, did you want to go a second time, honey? Okay, go right ahead.
Quick question. Uh, Dottie, do I need to get Ronnie's daughter in New York to come soon?
Does
Or
she?
can I wait
She doesn't
till
get
the
along from her.
springtime?
She doesn't get along with her daughter, does she?
No.
Then why do you want her to come?
Um, I guess it's about how Teresa's gonna feel, but I gotta think more about Ronnie.
Yes, you have to think about Ronnie right now. You're the only one that thinks about her. She needs you to visit her. She needs you to think about her. She needs you to love her. And her daughter is not a part of her life.
Neither neither one of them.
Right. So sorry to have to put it all on you, babe. But my guide says that the daughter is either going to say no or going to come out and say, what can she have?
Hmm.
And that's not what you need to put up with. Okay?
Are you complete, Christine?
Okay. Where did James go?
We have a Janet Helt.
Yeah, but James was on since the very beginning and now he's not there. I don't see him anyway.
James Gonzalez?
Yes.
He's right here.
Oh,
He
he
doesn't
is.
have a video on, but he is right here, honey.
Hi there.
Okay.
There he is. See? He's right here.
There he is.
There.
I already talked to Janet. Why don't I talk to James?
Okay. So anyway, I hope everything's going well with everybody.
Yes.
If I had a question, it would be, I'm curious about my mom and how I can best help her.
This you don't want to hear. Ma says he doesn't want to hear this. But you just need to spend time with her.
Okay.
And she sometimes says, "Oh, I don't need you," but she does.
Okay.
She's being drained by her granddaughter. She's being drained by her daughter, and she just needs somebody to just take her out and have fun with her.
Except she doesn't want to go, but okay.
Yeah, but tell her I talked to a spirit guide and said that you need to go out. Tell her
All
what
right.
Dottie said. She
Yeah.
needs to get out of
What
that
would
house.
Dottie do?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
She needs to get away from the negativity in the house.
I agree. Okay. Thank you.
And how's your wife doing?
She's good. She's right here.
Hi,
Hey, hi there. How are you, doll?
I'm doing good. I'm doing very
Oh,
well.
that is so glad to hear. Yay. Yay. You have to come visit sometime
I
from all the
will.
way up there.
I will one of these days. Yeah,
Yes.
it'd be nice. Be nice. But
Yes,
no,
it would be
doing
nice.
well after my surgery. I've had a full recovery and I'm doing very, very well. Back to
Oh,
my old energy level.
well, thank you for talking to me.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, okay.
Wonderful.
Any other questions?
Anybody else?
Janet, then. Janet?
Yes, honey?
Okay, Janet, I just
There-
sent you a Janet. If you could ask if the other Janet is going to do any teaching next year.
So,
Oh,
okay.
Like, am I going to do any teaching next year?
Yeah, it looks like part of their new beginning. I like that. Their new beginning. Teaching's part of it. So, yeah, that feels good.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the new beginning?
That's what I said. Their new beginning is going to be some teaching.
Okay.
Yeah. But I still see you keeping your same job.
Right. I was just wondering if there's something coming up in May that is I will be teaching a class, a workshop day, and um,
Can we
I
ask
was
what
just
you're going
wondering
to
if
be
there would be
teaching?
more than just one.
What are you going to be teaching?
Restorative yoga.
Okay. My guide says that that's a good title
Still taking questions.
that you're taking for the class. But he says that you need to let people know what it means.
Okay.
As a part of the syllabus, let people know what it means.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that'll help you sell it, because you're going to need to sell it. You're going to need to teach the first time, and then you're going to have to tell them, please get your family and friends to take my next class. So have another class when you're ready to teach.
Okay. Maybe B, you can help me with this AI
Yes.
website, some kind of marketing tool, something that I have no knowledge in.
Give me a call. Have you ever done any Tony Robbins stuff? I don't know if you're a Tony Robbins person, but
I did est way back in the beginning of
he's got
time.
mastermind tools that literally you could, I mean, I've seen it in webinars where people can create a website literally that day. I almost, as long as you have some content and things, but that's maybe a proprietary tool. I'm sure there's others, but I'm familiar with his because I follow Tony Robbins.
Right. That's a good place to start. Thanks. Thank you, Dottie. I love you, Mama Boon.
I love it. So, Janet, this is amazing because it's starting a network of connections and bridges we can make to each other. I'm loving
Yes,
this.
yes, that's great.
And
Okay.
Linda Lambert has her hand up again.
Thank you. My dog Buddy passed away 43 years ago, and I'm just curious, do you see where he's at or what he's
This is your dog?
Yeah, Buddy. That was like 43 years
I
ago,
don't,
1983.
Ma does not see animals.
Um,
He says their turnaround is so quick and they have such short lives, it's hard for him to keep track of them. That
okay.
he doesn't do animals, but there are other guides that do. And
Okay.
so ask around and ask if you know of us, if anybody that's on the talk knows anybody who does spirit guides to animals,
Mhm.
let her know.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you. Sean Emler, you are up next, my man.
Okay, thank you. Hey, Dottie, I didn't ask about finances for me. It's been 3 years this month that I've been traveling up to the Bay Area once a month to see clients, and it's kind of gotten me by, but I'm like a paycheck to paycheck, and I've been drawing out of my retirement savings to pay for school, and I'm wondering, is something going to change around that? Am I am I still just going to keep scraping by, or is there something that
Ma says you have a you have a congregation, not just people, but a congregation in Palm Springs that you need to hit, and there's some people that'll help you that you haven't thought of even helping you. There's somebody you know in Palm Springs that is interested in healing and that could get you a lot of a congregation of people that are going to come to you, or you could come to them. And so
any
you don't have to drive all the way up here. There are people that you can drive an hour and a half to see.
um is there any insight into who that person is or how I would connect with them?
My guide says it's a woman, and she has something to do with healing
Okay.
and lives in Palm Desert somewhere.
Okay. Um, hmm. Okay.
And then see if there's any magazine or any newspaper that goes out to the gay community in Palm Springs, which is a huge community. There's people there that need your help.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
But you would have to put an ad in a newspaper or a magazine. That's my guy's saying. It's a place that you can put an ad in. Put in an ad and get it really a small but really good ad telling people what you can do for them.
Okay.
And you can do so many things. You're a healer, you're a gifted psychic, you can do so much, but be specific in just one or two things that you could do for them. It's wintertime, and people are going through a lot of misery, and they need your help.
Okay. I mean, I did try and get something like that going, but it just seemed to be not taking off, not going anywhere.
Yeah, you did make an ad that's really, really profound about what you do. And just this one thing that you do.
Did you get testimonial?
You can get testimonials, but it's just one thing that you do, one thing that you think you do the best. And put it in there and say, if you want such and such done, I'm your man.
Okay.
And
All
my
right.
guide says, as long as it's something that somebody can read, or you can put an ad on the the newspaper. No, you can put an ad on the radio or on any outlet where people to hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Beautiful. All right. Anybody else? Jan Ewers? Susan Moon? Ah, Jeannie. Yes.
Okay, one last shot here. Will my health be able to sustain my newfound activities in 2026?
I didn't hear the very first part.
Will her health?
Will your health?
My health, will it be able to sustain my newfound activities?
My guide says yes, as long as you don't out. He's saying as long as you don't outwork your body. That you have to be careful with what you do to your body. And that's all he's saying about it. He says yes. It's just you have to be careful with what you do to your body.
Great, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Beautiful.
Courtney, do you have any questions?
No.
No. Wow. Okay.
But thank you.
You're welcome.
This is wonderful. Anybody else have any questions?
How about you?
What do you want for Christmas?
What do I want for Christmas, right? So I will ask a question. Yes. How is my music going to evolve in the next year or two?
Ma says your music's going to evolve as long as you record and record it every time you do a song. He says it's so important because you have volumes in you, but you forget when you've composed a song, you forget it. And yet, like last week, that was the most beautiful song. That was wonderful. But you don't remember it. And it would be easy for you to record it. We have recorded it, but you for yourself. And just keep these, and you'll have 100 songs or 50 or 25 and go through and have somebody else pick out which they think are the best. Not you, because you have an emotional feeling towards them. We want you to let somebody else pick out which ones they think are the best.
Oh, I
And
love that,
then,
Dottie.
and then what Ma says is then find an agent and asks an agent, a music agent, I don't know what they're called, Ma doesn't either. He said, find an agent that specializes in helping young performers be able to sell their stuff and get an agent.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you,
You're
Ma, and
welcome.
thank you, Dottie.
Yes, you're welcome.
And next, we have Nancy Holloway because she has not gone yet.
Hello.
Hello, Nancy.
Nice to see you. I don't
Nice to
really
see
have
you.
anything specific. Um, I just thought I'd touch base and ask what occurs to you.
What occurs to me is that you're happy, and I love that.
Oh,
Mom says you're very happy, and your life isn't just real easy, but you're happy with it, and that's the best thing you can be. He wishes this for everybody, that you're happy,
yeah.
that your life could be difficult, your life could be full of. We've had a lot of people who are taking care of people who are dying, and they can't feel happy. But be happy within yourself and love you, enjoy you. That's the most spiritual you can be. This is what Mom mentioned at the beginning of this reading, is when you can be happy and love yourself, that's the beginning of being the most spiritual you can be. And then you can take that happiness like Nancy can and send it to other people, give it to other people. And Nancy, you do that so well.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
I hope to continue.
Yes, yes, we see you continuing.
Good. That's
Beautiful.
great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, my dear.
All right. We have Kathleen Smoot.
Yeah, just anything about my health.
Oh, your health is doing fine. You have some growing pains. Your body's changing. And when your body changes, that gives you cause to worry, but you're basically healthy. Ma says there's something little going on with you that irritates you, but it's not killing you.
Okay.
Okay. So go to your doctor and get your body straightened out. And you have to work on it. But you're not that healthy. You're not that sick. Okay.
Okay, wonderful. And we have Jan Ewers.
Jen, what's your question?
Jan, can you unmute? Unmute, Jan.
There I am.
There you are.
Right there.
Perfect.
You're going to be my last questionnaire. So what is it?
What do I have to do, or who do I have to see to get over my physical challenges?
Who do you have to do what with? Who do you have to see, or who do you
Who
have
do I
to?
have to go to, or where do I have, what do I have to do?
My guide says most of all, what you have to heal yourself
How?
through exercise, there's some kind of vitamins that your body needs that you need to be taking. He's not sure what they're called here, but he says they're vitamins that you take that improve your movement so that you can move better. When you move better, the better you move, the better you're going to move. As far as a doctor, he says they're all going to tell you the same thing. You either need surgery or you need something done. Ma says your body can heal itself, and you just have to work on it.
Okay. Um, can he tell me what kind of doctor to go to get the answer that I need?
He's saying that it's no. He's saying he's not giving me a name. He's saying that it's any doctor that deals with walking and would deal with your back and your legs. And I don't know what that's called, and he doesn't either. He just says it's a doctor.
Okay, because my rheumatologist is not helping me at all.
Yeah, it looks like that. Then don't go to him anymore or her. But you have to find somebody who can give you some advice on how you can heal yourself.
Okay.
Because Ma says that what you have is pretty much like what I have. And there's no medicine I can take that makes me feel better. I'm just in pain all the time. And I'm frustrated with it. But the people that come out to help you, the guy looked at me and said, "Well, you have arthritis and it's going to get worse."
Yeah.
And I said, "What can I do about it?" And he said, "Nothing that we know." And I said, "Okay, I'll pray on it and I'll start doing things, but I'm happy with myself." And I think that's one of the things you need to do is just be happy with yourself.
Yeah,
And
I am, except when I was doing the stoles, my hands don't work so good anymore. The fingers
know.
are, yeah,
I know, I have the same thing. I have
yeah,
two that don't work.
yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk on the
Yeah.
phone.
Okay.
And
Okay.
healing
Thank
goes
you.
your way, baby. Healing goes your
Yes,
way,
yes.
Jan Jan.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
Eileen Jong has one more specific question about a reading. Are you willing to take it, Dottie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just needed to know which twin. It's driving me nuts.
Which twin? The
You,
youngest.
you said a twin needed help, so
The
you know,
youngest.
the younger one. Okay, they're 3 hours apart, so I know. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a brief question if you got room for one more.
Okay, Mel.
Um, Sean and I were kind of curious. Does Ma see us moving in the next year or so? And if so, is there a general area that
Ma says if his company, he is a company, gets moving in Palm Springs, you won't need to work and move, and you won't want to move. But if you're looking for a job, you would have to move.
Okay. I didn't quite get that. I didn't quite understand.
If Sean gets clients from Palm Springs,
Mm-hmm.
we see his clientele growing so rapidly that he doesn't want to move. If your health gets so bad that you think you want to move, then you will. But my guide says your health isn't going to get that bad.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
So yes, you're welcome.
Wonderful. Oh, I just want to thank you, Dottie, so much for just the gift of your presence and your channeling of Ma. And we thank him so much for the incredible energy of love and support.
And Ma says thank you.
Yay. Maha
And I
halil.
say thank you too.
Yes. We just love, love, love. And my friends, I'm just going to stop the recording for a minute.
Yeah, but
Oh, here it is.
I'm sorry. I didn't see it, Janet.
Okay.